Hey adventurers, welcome to another video from the Steve Adventure Academy. And today we thought that we would just take a minute and do a quick overview of what is currently in our everyday carry. Now you know on this channel that every day means every day. And so we've made some changes. There's been an evolution that's taken place in the everyday carry and we are hitting it. So these are the items that we're focused on today. Now one of the items we're not focused on is right here because it's not an item. Hold on. Oh, it's Jimmy, the tactical chihuahua. Oh, it's good to see you too. Now I'm going to finish up with the video, okay? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. All right, go see. Go play. Good dog. All right, we're back. And so what are we carrying in our pockets today? Well, you know, if you follow this channel at all, that it used to be some things. And those things have changed. What are you going to do? So without further ado, let's start off just at random. This, of course, is a beard balm that we make. Lip gloss, beard balm, cures what ails you. It's really nice first aid cream, and that's a special tool that we're still working out the details on. The other thing that we're really enjoying used to be in our father's collection. I don't think he ever carried it because it was brand new, except he added the lanyard. It's this UST floating lighter. Very cool. That thing gets things going. It's butane. It's not quite as tactical. It doesn't have that fidget feature that the Zippo does, but what are you going to do? This has been really a lot of fun to have in the pocket. And so the Zippo, the tactical Zippo, see the previous videos, that's been pushed to the side for a little while we're enjoying this guy. Is the tactical Zippo coming back? Man, I do miss it. I really like having it in my pocket. I love the sound it makes. Paching! Just so nice. But this thing is just beyond practical. And it's nice to carry a little thing that used to be in my dad's pocket. Even if he didn't use it, he carried it a lot and it went on a lot of adventures with him, and probably he just never get into a situation where he needed it because of course he always avoided the 1, 2, 3 before you die mistakes of a survival situation. And so UST floating lighter, sorry, can't find it on the internet web, maybe no longer available. Very fun. Something else that we've added for a while that you should consider as well, even if your vision is good. Mine, well, it changed. Nobody likes that. I got it, Jimmy. We'll get it in a minute. It's this guy right here. Pair of glasses, folding glasses. These are at 2 magnification. I only really need about a 1 or 1.25 according to the optometrist and all there. Oh, your vision's changing. Anyway, these are great fun. What I like so much about these is they go everywhere with you. They're very compact, so you can read a menu. But it also gives you that ability to pop splinters out. So a little bit of hands-free magnification can be really powerful in the bush. And as I've said probably 100 times, I wish I'd thought of that 20 years ago because I would have really enjoyed using them. Something else that my brother and sister-in-law gave to me as a gift for Father's Day that's actually turned out to be really fun is one of those tactical cards. It's made of steel. I beveled the edge just because I liked it, and I've been carrying it so much that I've worn the painted symbols for the Ace of Spades off of the corners. So this is the better of the 2 sides. It's a bottle opener inside, so it does do cool stuff. You can throw it. I have. It's not as fun as you'd think. It's a little bit lightweight, and yeah, I'd probably have to bevel the edges even more than I have. I made the bevel on the edge just so that it would be easier for breaking through tape on Amazon packages because I thought I would use it for that. And I have. But it's just a nice fidget. It's one of those weird things that, you know, you take it out of your pocket and when you're in those situations where it's nice to have something metal in your hand for a little bit of that tactile distraction. But it's been great fun. And you know what? If you don't have one, you might like to get one. They're on Temu. They're not a lot of money, but they are great fun to have, and they look great in your Instagram photos. Check us out at Survival Instructor. The ever popular and incredible 229 Red Edition 1 of 1 by Bliss Me Jewelry. This has got the 12 degree per side M390 blade with a polished edge. This thing absolutely separates atoms. It's got the Jesus story emphasized further with the, I don't know if I'll focus. I'll do it. Do it the YouTubers do on the knife channels. Oh, this will make it focus. Yeah, sure it will. But I don't know if you can really see it, but the engraving, all done by hand, gold inlay. The back spacer is just a thing of beauty. Oh, I used to love looking at the Skull Crusher back spacers when this was not carved, but I just could never take that out of there. And of course, the diamond inlaid eyes with diamonds. Like, wow. You can commission something like this. It'll never be this, but you could commission, oh my gosh. Did you hear that? Listen. And then we'll get a little bit of this. We'll just get it started. What a piece. Yeah. You can commission something like this at Bliss Me Jewelry. They're on Facebook and Instagram. Follow them, and they're really getting it done. A sponsor of the channel sent us this light. They sponsor us in this way right here. Zorkrith liked what we were doing, and so they were kind enough to ship us out a Champ 45, which we, if you've been following the channel, we probably pulled the clip off and flame anode that. We love that flame anodization. Blue anodizing, of course, is for ladies and Pepsi drinkers. But there's a little bit of blue and then the purple around the edges with a flame anode spinner and the polished on-off switch. This light's a lot of fun. The UI is very easy. Whew, blew it right out. The UI is very easy to pick up. Things I like about this light, press and hold for moonlight is really nice. When it's pitch black, it's so subtle, the light, that almost you can hardly even tell that it's on, but it gives you enough to just see your way. Straight to red with 2 clicks is really nice. The spinner is super fun. I may have gently impacted the bearing when I took it out and put it to do the flame anode and then put it back in, because the bearing is slight enough that if you do the flame anode with the bearing in, you're likely going to melt the shields. And it's got a little bit of graphite in it right now, like you'd use on door locks and hinges. It is bizarrely smooth. It's ridiculous. It's really fun. But the light itself, I've been using it. Works awesome. Battery lasts longer than I've needed. It's just been great fun. What else are we carrying? Well, you know what's in here. Victorinox. Yes. The original Swiss tool. 2 blades. Great pair of pliers, locking implements. I added the little lanyard to make it a little easier to come in and out of the package. You can put it around your wrist slightly. It goes around your hand mostly. And the ferro rod. It's just one of those lace-capable ferro rods to get you out of a bad situation. It's mostly about the survival mod, but it fits into the scabbard really nicely. And the ferro rod's just on the side. Gives you a little tag. So that's been really fun. And having that, you know what? I use that fixing the camper, I use it fixing the car, I've used it having a pair of pliers and a little pocket knife and something you can pry with. There is a pry bar on this that's made for it. Phillips screwdriver. This thing has just been, it's literally a go-to. It's just so much fun to use, and you've got it with you, so you don't have to go looking for tools, or if you get into a job and you've got the camper toilet is halfway out and it's like this, and you need a pair of needle nose pliers. You're like, oh my gosh, I got to put this down. I got to climb out of the camper. I got to go get the keys to the shed. I got to open the shed. I got to go find my pliers. I know where they are. And then I got to go back to get back in this position so I can do the work. Well, if you can hold it with one hand, you can deploy your pliers and get the job done. I really like that. And of course, what else are we carrying? Well, we've got our strop. We hold our pants up with a leather strap. We had it made extra long by Fisher Custom Leather. Check him out. He is still slaying it with incredible projects. He's on Facebook under Fisher Custom Leather. But you've got the Bison belt buckle. Is there anything this belt buckle doesn't do? Well, it holds your pants up pretty well. And it's got metric and imperial wrenches, a pry, bottle opener, Phillips screwdriver. And yeah, we've used pretty well every implement on this belt. It is a little strange in modern North American society to have a job you need to do and to start taking your belt off. People get a little weirded out, so you might want to do that in a more private setting and then come back with the tool in hand. Then they'll know what you're doing. Oh, right. He's going to open my soda, or he's going to turn a screw, or he's going to use it as a wrench because that's cool. Anyway. Don't get too crazy, but This is a great tool that you can really have everywhere you go. And combined with the Swiss tool, it really comes in super clutch. Am I cool enough to say that? I don't think so. So, rewind. It really comes in quite handy to have a belt buckle that is a multi-tool and then have a second multi-tool on your belt. So 2 multi-tools. Redundancy. And so finally, what else are we still doing? Well, you guessed it. The XL Espada. Holy moly. This knife is too big for everything. And yet, my goodness, it's fun to carry. And of course, as you know, we fix the edges so they both match. Not only do they match from the heel to the tip, but they also match from side to side, which they didn't before coming from cold steel. They were wavy ground and also like a 28 on one side and a 24 on the other. And so they're both 20 degree, which is really steep for Steve Adventure. Usually we push them way lower than that. But on a knife that is definitely going to get used for chopping and stupid stuff, because this knife is enormous. I mean, you got to step back from the camera to even get the thing in the frame. It's ridiculous. But golly, it's fun to carry. Just so much knife. It takes a week to go through the frame. This knife, I got to tell you, the steel is surprising. Very much so. The AUS 10A, I hope I'm getting that right. I can't read it without my glasses on, so I'll just show it to you. There it is. Oh, knife channel focus. This steel holds an edge. It's a little hard to push around, but it really stays sharp. Like, made a campfire in the backyard, pushing feathers with it. It pushes nice feathers with the 20 degree. It just did it to the point of exhaustion insofar as the fire is going. We're having a good time. Fold the knife up, zippity zip, disappears back into your waistband. Are you carrying a huge knife? Nope, apparently not, because no one knows it's there. But you can do the big jobs. You can get the campfire going. The spine is pretty smooth for a ferro rod, but this plate, which we polished, because Steve Adventure, we're going to mod something. Polished internals, polished plate, but the polished plate is still definitely rough enough to peel sparks off your ferrocerium rod. And so this thing just makes the cut. Makes a great campfire. Super, like, open-end big boxes. You just put the tip in stuff and it just happens. And so that's what's currently in the everyday carry. Good night. Now, it's summer here in the Adventure Academy zone at Albert County. And so the pants are light, the clothes are light, the knife is heavy. Frankly, the multi-tool is a little heavy. So there's a little extra pressure of the vertical plane trying to defeat the belt. But I think it's worth it. This thing is just smiles per mile. I do miss the Recon. I love the murdered out Recon with the Tanto tip. I do wish that this kind of had a Tanto tip with this constant curve. I mean, it's kind of not a Bowie, but it's got great lines, even though it's not a Tanto knife. So it's winning on magnitude. It's winning on, I don't feel bad about using it. The edge retention so far has been undefeated. I use it for stuff, and then I bring it home, and I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm that guy can't have a reasonably sharp knife. I've got to have a hair-poppingly sharp knife, you know? Like if you got to do a little maintenance in the field, oh, you're good to go. So I go to tune it up. I check it on the phone book page. It doesn't need any work. So you run it on the strop basically to clean it up a little bit and keep the shine going. Look at that edge. What? Are you crazy? Like, just look at the reflection. Yeah. So that brings us to the end of another one. What are we doing with our EDC? Well, we're carrying a knife that's too big for you and for me. But it keeps the smiles going. Does the job. Really more than does the job. And if you need a polite knife, well, there's a little teeny blades on the multi-tool. And of course, if you really want to blow people's minds, there is nothing going to blow their minds like a diamond encrusted. I think that's a Gen 4 clip. Gosh, look at that family resemblance. My goodness, he's way more handsome. But in every way and on every day, this is what's happening. This is where it's at. And this is what we're carrying to honor Dad. I do hope that you'll check out Zorkryth, Zorkryth, the Zorkryth Champ 45. Press and hold for Moonlight. 2 clicks goes straight to red. Ooh, that's blinding. 2 more clicks from red goes blasting white. And then 3 clicks. Whoa! I don't know how that's going to show up in the video, but it should be fine to see it. I'll look forward to watching it back. And then press and hold, 5 clicks. 5 clicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, locks it out. From all of us to all of you, we hope that you will stay sharp, and we'll look forward to coming back with more videos, probably from the great outdoors in Albert County with Steve Adventure. Stay sharp. We'll be back soon. And as always, that spinner is coming right for you. Bye for now.